So is there one person most responsible for the Pac-12 being dismantled now? Like, is it Larry Scott? Is it George Kliavkov? Is it a school president or athletic director? Or you can't really
I'll give you a
boil it down to that?
trio. I'll give you a trio that I think probably deserves the most blame because George Kliavkov, a lot of what he was dealing with was circumstances that he inherited that he couldn't change, couldn't do anything about. So I put him down on the list, though his performance the last few months, especially at Media Day, was pitiful. I mean, basically, he sounded like the buddy you have in high school is like, I got a girlfriend, but she's in Canada. She can't come to prom. Like talking about the media rights deal. So but the trio I would put the most blame on is Larry Scott, who was the previous commissioner, Michael Crow, the president of Arizona State, and Ed Ray, who's the former president of Oregon State. And basically, those two presidents ran the league. They were the true believers in Larry Scott. They kept him employed a lot longer than he should have been. And you heard Michael Crow over the weekend. Arizona State's going to the Big 12, but they had to be dragged kicking and screaming to the Big 12. Like you can tell Michael Crow is going there with his nose held.
Yeah.
And that's silly. Like you're not any more special than any of those programs or any of those universities. Like there's nothing about Arizona State that's more special than that other than, I mean, if you had a burger, the Chuck Box, maybe that's up there. But, and they do have a stadium in the side of a mountain, which is pretty cool, but it's not that different. And he acted like they were so high. Like you're not Stanford. You don't get to act like that. So he was like that. And then Ed Ray, like why you're letting Oregon State run your conference instead of USC or Oregon or Washington doesn't make any sense.